Hey Google, can you pronounce the second word? Because I have not got the foggiest today, so I'm gonna butcher this up, so Google, do your thing. Tsuranga. That's what it is, because if you guys watch my videos, you know I'm gonna pronounce stuff so bizarrely, and everyone's gonna correct me, so even Google's probably screwed me and I've pronounced it wrong, but it's the Tsuranga Conundrum. It's Doctor Who, episode 5 of season 11. I am not, worn out a bit after doing a 24-hour, not the full 24 hours, but I did a lot of it. Live stream on Geek House's channel, but it was all in good cause, so yeah, but, yes, it's episode 5 of Doctor Who season 11. Hello everyone, Liam Catterson here, and I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be the halfway point of season 11 as well, or series 11. I'm so used to the Americanized version, but all the same, I'm really excited for this. I know there's been a few people, I said this last week, but I know there's been a few people who I'm not particularly fond of the writing, but I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, it's in my eyes, the best Chibnall work on Doctor Who, but, there wasn't really much to beat in my eyes before then anyway, so, yeah, but, I'm really enjoying everything. Jodie's Doctor, obviously, she's just a starlight. The companions are pretty neat. Some, shine more than others in my eyes, but, they're still, we've got 3 companions, none of them are intolerable in my eyes, so, yeah, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Extended reaction will be up on Monday, hopefully, because my schedule's going to be wibbly-wobbly this week, but it should be. So yeah, with that said, let's just delve into Doctor Who, the Tsuranga Conundrum. Did I pronounce it right? Did Google just screw me over? All jokes aside, let's get on with this episode.
How long we got?
3, 2...
Well, that's it. Doctor Who's over. Thanks for having...
So rubbish I am at this. You'd think it would be simple enough.
Natalie, stop beating yourself up. I'm sure there's a simple explanation.
Okay, this isn't... Oh, there we go. Oh no, Doctor Who's not over.
You're a bit of a legend, though.
This is my brother Durkas and my consort Ronan.
When she says
Gotta love
consort,
that.
she really means clone drone.
Like the
Android.
Doctor can even fan over someone.
Wait, I've heard that name. Aren't you in the book
Here
of
we go.
Celebrants? Isn't there a whole chapter about you?
Me? No. Very common name. Anyway, the must be off. Hope you all get better soon.
I'm sure they said good things about
I'd
you.
say it was more of a volume.
There we go.
Pregnant.
It was.
Yes, you are. Almost ready to pop.
How did you get like that? On holiday. Got involved with someone, didn't take precautions, like an idiot.
Oh, those people.
So, what's that, 9 months?
Of
No,
course.
Last week? Oh, you're a gift hand.
What?
No pregnancies last a week. Very intense.
Yeah, feels like forever. I'm a day overdue. They're thinking they might induce...
Feels like forever. Oh,
Otherwise-
humans are gonna not take that well.
Well, wouldn't-
Of course you're right.
And they're only trying to
Sorry.
do good.
That
But then
mine
it-
hit me harder than I thought.
I've
Let's
done
go
37 tours. We will get you back safe.
I was just gonna say, the Doctor's just in
Where
a
are we?
distressing time, so...
There's a lot. Don't like being told what to do.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
Take a comm dot. Mabley already has one. Stay off her channel while we work out what this
wait,
is.
what?
She doesn't need to know about this yet. It's only her second tour.
Did he
Do
just
anything
say what I
else,
think? Oh,
obviously.
okay.
Why am I trusting you, Doctor?
You might be a bad liar, Astos. You've got excellent instincts.
You got brilliant insight skill.
What, already?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Lifeboat active. Disengaging. Use life restraint straps now.
Astos.
Son of a bitch.
Rookie
Come.
mistake.
Yep, she's too late. There he goes. Did it just blow? Oh, damn.
Gin. And can digest pretty much
Like
whatever
a...
it wants.
I wouldn't say a bug, but... Ooh! Did she just eat the screw?
It's just ate my Sonic.
Oh! Oh? Please tell me it still works. Oh! Well, I say we squashed the thing. Kidding. Or am I?
How did your mum die?
I like how Yaz has been there for Ryan.
Washing up in the kitchen. Massive heart attack, just out on the floor.
Oh,
God.
shh.
Who found her?
Me?
Oh my lord.
How old were you?
Very
13.
young. Oh man.
He must have found that hard.
And so he reacted badly. Oh shit.
Why am I even talking about this? Come on, 4 minutes of the
Still.
Too fast to chase and capture. Too toxic to touch directly.
Still, I think.
It's gonna kill us all, isn't it? Oh, they're way too quick. I said
He should have been there.
I'm the doctor. A doctor of medicine. Well, medicine, science, engineering, candy floss, Lego, philosophy, music, problems, people, hope. Mostly hope.
Oh man, I love that.
It doesn't just offer itself up, you have to use your imagination.
Nothing's
Imagine
impossible.
the solution.
Reality I can't discuss with you, but if you're a doctor, maybe we should examine her.
Oh boy.
Sorry, where are we? Oh, antimatter drive. What century is this?
You joking?
No, we travel in time.
Are you joking now?
No. My century. In the middle. Turns out all right in the end. See this, Shaz? Antimatter drive.
It looks like a TARDIS.
Antimatter. It's beautiful. Antimatter powering the movement of matter, bringing positrons into existence to move other forms of life across space. I love it. Conceptually and actually. Yes.
I love that description now. Love it.
If this drive gets destroyed, the ship will lose propulsion, will drift endlessly while the patin...
I get it. It won't be good.
And it won't
Ronan can
reach
stay with you.
the planet, will it?
General, my responsibility is to...
Ronan,
Well,
you're
of
able
course
to
it's
touch it without
conflict.
detoxifying you. That's useful to all of us, including me.
Oh.
Of course, General.
You might need
The world's
this
on your
med
shoulders,
blanket
Ronan.
to get through the day.
Trying to control the surges of adrenaline around the heart. One big surge could kill me.
Oh.
I don't want him worrying.
He's gonna find out sooner or later.
He already has.
Ah.
Surprise, just...
Disappointed.
Dirkus.
We don't have time now. I've rigged a primitive piloting bypass.
That does
combining
suck,
pulse and
but
neuro-
I'll do it.
Ever flown that way?
No?
it's
Beatty
dangerous.
told me so.
Oh, there we go. Never cross the streams, by the way.
I'll get it as far away from the drive as I can.
Now hug it to death. Why am I vulgar towards this thing? Well, probably because it's a murdering...
Everything it eats, that little creature seeks out and feasts on energy. That's why it honed in on us here, pulsing with it in the wilds of space.
Locked in, General.
Ah, so it doesn't want to really... But it's more threatening, isn't it? Like, to stop the...
Can you see the course?
that little thing getting what it wants.
They found a pating on board. How would they do that? It's too far for missiles.
So wait, did
Has to be the
her
same for
sonic
every surrounding rescue
recover and all of that? Okay.
Built in.
Oh,
Self-detonation.
Bingo. 10 points for Yasmin Khan. And yes, I am keeping score for all of you. Ronan, up your game.
yeah,
James.
Ronan.
So, 51. Pentagonal number. Interesting. Get in that corner.
Oh my goodness. Baiting.
What was the number for? Number of seconds before the bomb goes off. I moved it
Oh,
forward a bit.
it's a good job she didn't pick 2 then.
I would have gone higher. Good number 51.
Well, you could have.
Number
I'm
of
not gonna
feathers,
ask.
written by Alexander Hamilton. I love that show. I've seen all 900 casts.
Yeah.
Please don't be wrong. I'll be so embarrassed. I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh, it's here. Just give it patience. Patience.
I'm not bad. Admit it. I'm not bad at all in the timing.
Get it.
You're gonna bring a person into being, mate. That is epic.
Ryan, don't do this. Go on, go and get it.
Really?
Come on. I mean, if you kick it, would it still quite... Oh. Trap it. Trap it. How do you like it? Oh. Whew.
I'm proud of you, sis.
Aww.
I love you too, bro.
Aww.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't tell. Oh, shh.
General.
Oh, no.
Look, can't unsee that.
She'd be laughing herself crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're bonding. You're bloody bonding. It's kind of frustrating me. Oh, man.
Avocado.
You what?
Avocado? Yeah. After the ancient Earth hero. Avocado pear. No, mate, that is a fruit.
No, it's a vegetable.
No.
Oh, for
well, look, either way, it's not a hero. But we did it in school. You mean the gift and history logs are wrong? Well, just a bit. I thought you was going to say you'd call it after us.
Oh, boy. And they said Wikipedia wasn't reliable. Kind of hits her.
May the saints of all the stars and constellations bring you hope
as they guide you out of the dark and into the light.
On this voyage and the next,
and all the journeys still to come. For now and evermore.
Oh, wow. I do have a feeling that people are probably going to hate me with the comments that I said about, you know, just squash it! Just, you know, get it out the way! Or whatever. They couldn't touch it, obviously, but, still! Well, then again, Yaz did kick it, so... Yeah. No, honestly, I'm just a cruel person. This is me. I am cruel. I mean, it was cute, but... I'm just evil. I'm just straight up evil, aren't I? No, I think, you know, what they did was, I guess, best for the little thing. It was kind of cute, but god damn it, it was causing such a riot, and I had a feeling that it wasn't, you know, aiming for the humans. You know, more, I thought it was more just, you know, being a little pest, if anything, rather than feeding off, you know, anything energetic and all of that. So, yeah, I thought it was just being a little pest that needed to be squashed. And, yeah, it was just really, really, an interesting concept, because, I mean, it wasn't really much of an enemy, the Pating, was it? Like I said, it was more just a hungry, thing that was just causing a lot of havoc, honestly, because, a lot of lives were at stake, on such a very vulnerable, you know, area, especially when things could blow up, you're in space, yeah, the possibilities are, well, I wouldn't say they're endless, but there's a lot of, bad moves that can be made from, you know, messing around with parts on the ship, and like I said, it was just a very, very interesting concept, considering, you know, the kind of the sticky rut we were in, followed by, you know, how bizarre this, you know, this Pating was. So yeah, it was just really, really interesting to delve into that side of the story. Not, like I said, not much. It wasn't really an enemy. It was just a hungry little thing. That's all you can really describe. Cute, but, you know, still. Where's my shoe? I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know what the hell was with that face, but no, honestly, I thought it was just an interesting dynamic, to use. You know, not every episode has to contain some monster just being a complete, ass. Yeah. And just ruining everyone's day. Well, the Pating was ruining everyone's day as well, because, it killed Astos, was it? the guy who, you know, got blown up. Yeah. I mean, it, like I said, well, I did have a bit of conflict going on, because I was thinking, you know, was it, you know, I guess it doesn't really give a crap about, you know, the lot, like if someone just kicks the bucket or whatever. It's a greedy, little thing, but, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, it didn't care, for I guess it wouldn't lose sleep over who the Pating, killed. Like, it would just focus on, their own greed. So, yeah. Like I said, interesting concept, very bizarre, but, especially with the sonic screwdriver, which I thought, you know, we were going to have to go through this process of the TARDIS generating another, sonic screwdriver that would be temporary, given the fact that it was homemade. And it would have been a bit sad, considering that I'm grown to love that, sonic screwdriver so much. So, yeah. It was really, really good seeing, I guess, the different cast as well. Like, we had different situations going on. We had a man who was pregnant, and that really resonated with Ryan's arc, continuing the emotional, situation between him and his father, where things are going a bit rough. And we learned more about Ryan's story about his mother, which was absolutely heartbreaking, and how there was this kind of pressure, I would describe, on Ryan's father, when he, you know, when Ryan described about the fact that, you know, he looks more like his mother, and, you know, that kind of, after the whole death situation, that kind of upset the father. But we fast forward to when that guy was giving birth, and Ryan was just saying, it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to be a perfect parent. Nobody is. But being there is key, because at the end of the day, you know, he was contemplating, well, he already made his mind up about being a father, but he just needed that convincing from Ryan, which, you know, gave him that opportunity to say, well, we'll give it a shot, I guess. Like Ryan said, you're not going to be perfect, but you can only try to be a good person. You can try to be there. And, you know, that's so passionate at the end of the day. So, yeah. One thing that's just driving me up the wall is I want Graham and Ryan to connect so much. And the thing is, they have been, especially in these last couple of episodes. Rosa, I think, was a great, you know, focus on, you know, their relationship, especially when, you know, when when both Ryan and Graham, you know, was trolling that bus driver, things were looking so rosy there. Graham did the high five, like he did in this episode. Well, it was a fist bump, but both times denied. And I was thinking with the connection that's been recently going on between Ryan and Graham, we might get to see something. And it just makes me worried. You remember last week when I said, you know, there's death flags currently waving for Graham right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna let those go until the very end episode where he's probably going to die, because there's going to be that remorse on Ryan, potentially, about how and I can see how well it works. You know, he is saying that he is not, that his father's not being there for him. And then Graham's trying to create this relationship, and Ryan's like, I'm okay, but we're still a bit shaky, considering how we first started out with, him denying about Graham being related to him. And whereas we've seen, you know, they've created an okay bond, there's still shakiness. So I do feel that there's going to be this regret from Ryan about how he was not there for Graham, and how, you know, he is going to feel like his father. So I sense that feeling is gonna, you know, crop up potentially. Again, not much happened with Yaz this episode, which, I mean, it does kind of bug me because I don't know, for some reason, while we're focusing on, you know, trying to get Graham and Ryan on the same page and Ryan having, I mean, it's great to have Yaz being there as well, like, for Ryan, and that's great. But I feel like, you know, that's it, as well as her just being the extra piece to, I don't know, a sticky situation. I'm thinking back to episode 2, and, you know, this episode as well. Like, I don't know, that I think I want, last week was great for Yaz, I guess. At the end of the day, we got to discover a bit more of her family and, you know, how I guess different she is. But I feel like with, you know, that was more, I don't know how to describe it, but it was more like a one-off, if anything, whereas, you know, Ryan and Graham's story, that even continued in an episode that, you know, focused a lot on Yaz's family, that, Graham and, especially Graham when he was reflecting, about Grace. And, you know, I want there to be some kind of, I don't know, something that makes me feel that the show is giving, Yaz importance. I don't know if you get what I mean. I'm in a muddle today because, funnily enough, that episode did wake me up, so that's great. But, you get the idea. I want, you know, Yaz to have some kind of similar importance. I mean, some might question with her being able to assist, especially with the Pating, and, you know, just booting it away and, you know, just stunning it. She played some importance being there, getting her hands dirty and, you know, dealing with the threat. But in terms of story, rather than, oh, this is just a barrier to, you know, helps, our sticky situation, I want there to be a bit more of a story to Yaz, I feel. But, I mean, it's pretty, because we discovered that last week, we had a very, very fundamental, insight about her story, about how her sister drives her up the wall, how her mother, you know, is shipping everyone on Earth, and, you know, how when they get back, she's gonna be having words. So, yeah, we've glanced about that, but I want there to be a story arc as well for Yaz, because it seems like we have that with Graham and Ryan. But maybe they're not going to go there for a deliberate reason, like, we don't want to take so much emphasis, because we've got 3 companions. Having the Doctor there, 3 companions, and then others as well, it's a lot to fit in when you want to focus on, you know, certain storylines with, you know, establishing the Doctor, especially with this being her first season, Ryan and Graham's storyline, and then Yaz's story, as well as the overall story of this episode. So there's a lot to fit in. So, yeah, I don't know. I just feel that there is this underdevelopment with Yaz. I don't know. It's just how I'm feeling. So, yeah, maybe we don't want to, you know, fit all of our eggs, too many eggs in our basket. But, I don't know, that's just me at the end of the day. I loved, Eve's story as well. Gotta say though, I love the fact that we had, you know, someone who, I guess, the Doctor admired so much, like, fangirling, I guess, at the end of the day. You know, not like, oh, it's okay about you. The way she reacted was like, oh my god, I'm a fan. And I just love that seeing that from the Doctor, because, you know, whereas we know the Doctor to be an iconic character, it's great that, you know, the Doctor is not like, I guess, God, and, you know, everyone is below the Doctor, that there's people that the Doctor idolizes so much. So I really, really love that. But yeah, Eve's story was, pretty tragic as well, with Pilot's heart, which I guess, where I couldn't fully grasp the idea of, but I think the, idea of it is like, it wears your heart out so much. So, yeah, and that's, I guess, death was really, really sad as well, especially with her brother, especially since they had a bit of a fractured relationship with, you know, her being secretive all the time. And, you know, at least her final words was, you know, ushering her love to her brother. So I really, really liked, you know, how that story kind of got around. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty interesting episode with, you know, us being stuck in the... Would you call it a hospital ambulance? I mean, technically an ambulance is kind of like a hospital. You go to your destination, but they've got more facilities that makes it seem like a hospital. So, yeah. What was it? 60-odd century? Yeah, ambulances. No. It was a really interesting episode, focusing on a little sticky situation because of something that you just need to squash. No, Liam, you're not evil. You are. Yeah, I can't wait to see the comments saying, I can't believe you would squash that thing. It's cute. And I'm like, I'm evil. Just deal with it. I will break your hearts. No, honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. It was cute, but god damn, that little shit. I'm saying it. That little shit was just screwing everything up, and it was just like, oh, you just got to deal with, you know, that before, you know, basically you die. Well, they were facing death anyways, just the quick way, or would it be the long way? I mean, it depends on what part the Pating would, you know, consume to cancel you out. I get to end you, I guess. I mean, I'm just trying to think, like, it could, you know, open all the doors, if anything, like eats a wire or something, or eats something energetic that opens all the doors, or something like that, and then just flows you out, and then you're just in space, just dying. So that's great. No, I really liked it. It wasn't the best episode of series. Where would I place this? Because we're halfway there. I don't even know what my favourite episode is, but it would probably be Rosa, then The Woman Who Fell to Earth, then Arachnids in the UK, The Ghost Monument. So I'd probably... No. The Ghost Monument, Arachnids... Yeah, so this is probably the lowest rated. Doesn't mean it's poop at all. And it would probably take... I don't know if it would take a bit of a rewatch. I don't know. I just found something so fascinating with huge, gigantic spiders. I did. Torture Boy didn't. So, no. And I thought, you know, everything going down there was rad. And same with this, but I don't know. I think my preference just lies to Arachnids in the UK more. And just before I forget, as well as a better camera angle, because it looks a bit... currently, but yeah, before I forget, because I nearly got there. The antimatter speech that, you know, Jodie gave off was beautiful, was absolutely beautiful. Just the passion in her words was absolutely brilliant. And I just really loved how, you know, passionate she was, and how, you know, she described it. And, you know, it just goes to show, it just goes to continue how amazing of a doctor that Jodie is continuing to be. I see that there are a lot of comments saying, you know, she does, you know, resemble certain doctors, but I think she is doing a fantastic job being the Doctor. And like I said, that, you know, antimatter speech was just incredible to listen to. Just I was just mesmerized so much with, you know, her description. Not just that, but I was just focusing on her face as well, because you could tell, like, she was lighting up, and she was harnessing her Doctor, harnessing how I would imagine the Doctor would you know, geek out, like that. So I just really, loved not just the way, you know, she used her words, but, also the, you know, the facial, you know, you could pick up on her face, and, you know, like I said, you could harness how, you know, she is portraying the Doctor when she was, you know, going into that speech. So just throwing that out there. In case I forgot. But, yeah, like I said, I would rate this probably the lowest rated. It was great to watch, and it was really, really fun of an episode. I didn't hate it whatsoever. In my opinion, it's just, I'm always a bit careful with these, because you don't know how, you know, people could take this. So, I mean, some people might see this as their favourite episode of Series 11. So, that's their opinion, though. Like this is in my opinion, this is not it's the lowest rated, episode thus far, but by no means was it horrible. It was good. It was fun. And I'm evil. So we're getting that out of the way. Everyone's good, just, you know, because the thing is, the Pating is cute, but I'm evil. So everyone's just going to be like, oh, and I'm going to be like, kill it, because I'm evil, so. And then, like I said, everyone's just going to come and, you know, find me and hate me for being an evil, corrupt person. But that's my soul. It's dark. But I can't wait to see what happens next week. I'm sad we're at the halfway point, because it honestly feels like yesterday since Jodie fell into that train in Sheffield. And I'm sad because we're at the halfway point, so it's not fair. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!